Hi, how are you today? I'm hearing I've got a message for you, but it's the exact opposite. The message that's going to come through is the exact opposite of what you actually believe to be true. Okay, that's what I was hearing about an hour or so before I did this reading. So let's just see what it is and go from there, okay? So a message that you are going to hear that you will not, you're thinking the opposite. I want to hold you. Okay, you don't think your ex is interested anymore and you don't think they care. Complete opposite. Totally opposite. They want you, they want to be with you, and they want to hold you. They want that physical touch, okay? You could have spoken to them, you might not have spoken to them, but they actually want to physically meet up with you, okay? So let's see what else wants to come out and just see which way this is going, and any challenges in this energy today that you need to be aware of. Okay, I'm hearing that. Look for the challenges, Keeley. So give this a shuffle, give this another shuffle. I hope you're well. Thanks for watching. Thank you for your support, your comments, all of it. I do read all my comments, absolutely every single one of them, and I love you all very much, and I send you a lot of love, because I always say this, but I know some of you are having a tough time. Just keep going. Just keep going. Remember who you are. You are more than worthy, okay? If you'd like a reading, just click on the title of the video. Links are in the description box below, okay? And everything's on the website, and check out the free relationship report as well. Okay then, let's just have a look. I can't let you go. You know, I said that I was hearing it's exactly opposite of what you think. You think this person doesn't care. You don't think that they ever want to see you again. You can't even imagine there ever being a reconciliation or that they've got feelings for you. But boy, they have. They have. They've got massive feelings for you. I underestimated how important you are in my life. Yeah, classic, you know, grass is greener, easy way out, can't be bothered to work on it, let's just pack my bag and go. All right, but they do still love you. And if that's the only message you really take from this reading today, that is what it is. They have probably showed you no sign of this whatsoever. I'm afraid that I lost you forever. Okay, let me just have a look. Challenges. I'm just going to do a tarot card for each of these. See what the blockages are within their messages. I want to hold you. 8 of Cups, somebody's walked away. Okay, the blockage here is that the relationship's ended, and that I feel that somebody went off looking for something to fulfill themselves. So somebody here, either yourself or your ex, wasn't happy with the emotional state of the relationship. Somebody felt that their emotional needs weren't being met, okay? So that is a blockage because somebody has literally left, okay? So there is that distance. What's the blockage about not being able to let you go? What's stopping it, please, Spirit? Okay, nobody's talking to anybody. There was a lot of damage caused. Your ex doesn't know what to say to you. Now, the only thing is that with this card, the 4 of Swords for me usually means that, yeah, there is no communication. Nobody's really talking. There's no fighting either, okay? There's just radio silence, nothing. You haven't got the energy anymore, and they have messed up, all right? But for me, it usually means that the no contact will be broken at some point. So yeah, even though they're not talking to you, you are living in their mind. They're thinking about you a lot. You know, when you go through your day and you can be doing something else, anything, and all of a sudden, with no reason, they come into your mind. They're pulling on your energy. Trust me, I know. That I've seen it, felt it, had it happen to me on numerous occasions. And when you ask that person, maybe further on down the line, yeah, they are thinking of you, okay? What's the challenge? Why is the blockage? They underestimated you. Why? Yeah, they were selfish. They didn't put you first. They left you twisting in the wind. They didn't give you closure. They played the victim, and you ended up sacrificing parts of you and who you are to keep them happy. Okay. I feel that this person, your ex, thought that the relationship would end. Somebody walks away, you go into no contact, and there's no closure. That's what's happened here. Okay? That's what's happened here. What's going on in your ex's environment? Ex's environment. Okay, that's interesting. They're being swayed by other people's beliefs and opinions, or they're in a relationship or a situation that is deemed appropriate for them, that somebody else thinks is appropriate. They feel suffocated. They are towing the line, as we say in the UK. It means that, you know, I'll give you an example of what that means. It means that you can marry somebody for the wrong reasons, because you feel it's the right person to marry, or your parents might approve, or you do it for a societal reason, okay? So that's, what else have we got in their environment? Yeah, it was definitely, they're definitely in something that's got to do with material things in their life. Okay, but it's not a very good environment they're in, because the Seven of Swords is there. So there's a lot of lies, secrecy, and just general deceit. If they have gone into another long-term relationship or another commitment where there is some form of legal binding, you know, whatever that might be, can just be a rent agreement, but two people have got their names on something, then they have had enough. It's all staged, it's all a lie, it all looks bright and shiny, it all looks lovely, but it's never really got off the ground, okay? You know, I feel that your ex is spiritually empty, that they don't feel fulfilled where they are, that no amount of money, possessions, or anything is making your ex happy. They're going through the motions, they're getting up, they're doing what they have to do, but I feel that they are trying to work out how to get out of this situation they've got themselves in, okay? And I've seen the Seven of Swords many times, and I know it is a deceitful card, but many times when somebody from the past is trying to work out a way, and yeah, they are being deceitful because they've got themselves in another situation to get back to you, okay? So no, their commitment is suffocating them. They're bored. I just feel they're bored, all right? Very, very bored. Let's get the Normand out, to the point. Energy between you and your ex, please. Energy between, okay, unexpected, swift ending in the past. Okay, commitment ring in the middle. Right, yeah, I can see that there was an unexpected ending. They've got the sickle, the ring and the cross. An unexpected ending, out the blue, very cruel, hurtful, rude, caused a great deal of pain, grief and sadness, and humiliation. Okay, your person went into a situation again. It could have even, I'm not saying religious, but it was more of something that was expected of them, okay? Let's see what's coming in. Okay. yeah, there's going to be a discovery for you, a realization about why this ended, okay? As a generality, it means that there's going to be a communication between you and your ex that clears the air regarding how this ended, okay? Now, within the overall energy of this, wherever they've gone and they've laid their hat, I've got the house here, whether they're with, you know, it's a family or somewhere that they thought was going to give them the security and the comfort, and I'm really seeing that with the Hierophant, is actually causing them a lot of disappointment and grief, okay? So this is fate for some reason. I feel it's your ex's soul path. I feel it's some karma that they're working out, okay? And they've had to learn, they're having to learn to stand up for themselves, all right? Because there's definitely grief and hardship around this house. It could have something to do with the head of the family, okay? But you are going to find out an important discovery, and there's going to be a change. It's not going to be particularly, it's going to be a bit messy, okay? But this energy, this stuck energy you've been in with this no communication and hanging around is going to clear, all right? It's going to clear. Yeah, I feel that this ex of yours, there is a family karmic connection here, okay? There is a family karmic connection here that's being worked through. Very strong, very strong. It goes deep. It's from a past lifetime. But your ex is growing, and I feel they are going to reach out with a new level of maturity. Yeah, and there is going to be a communication. So the truth's going to come out about some dysfunction, some karma, all right? Could be related to a property. It could be related to somewhere that's outside of a city. There could be some spiritual, religious element to this, but very traditional. You know, when people do things based on what their ancestors or even their parents have done, and you just, I feel that this is a cycle breaker energy. All right, I feel that it's a cycle breaker, but you are going to get a communication from this person regarding this very swift ending. Now, what your person didn't tell you is that they were divided about this, about actually ending it. Yeah, they see you now as very faithful, very committed and very loyal, and the moon's come out in the end here, so they're very emotional, but the spotlight is going to be thrown on this situation, okay? Now, I'm hearing as well with these three cards here that there is deceit in your ex's environment regarding family, family money, family property, okay? Now, when I say this, I don't always mean like oodles of money. It could be anything. It could be a caravan. It's just the fact that there's something that's caused a problem or is causing a problem. But with the house sat in the middle here, you know, it's something that needs resolving. Something that needs resolving. What are they going to do? Okay, what are they going to do about it? Let's see. You know, this reading is really all about the exact opposite of what you're thinking. Okay? And they can't let you go. They can't let you go. What are they going to do though? I feel their energy's bogged down. Right, okay, yeah, they're going to come back in. King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's the other person, it's a king. So they are going to come back in and hopefully offer you a reconciliation. Now, there is going to be some competition and some tussling around this, because the Five of Wands has showed up before then. We've got the Fool. So before you hit the new beginning stage, there are going to be other people around you that are just arguing, want their say, egos, you know, trouble, competition, okay? But with the Fool, there is an opportunity for you both to have a new beginning, but you will start afresh, and I do feel very strongly that you will disconnect from this group of people, okay? And that's always the pull, because sometimes we know we need to disconnect from these people. We know we have different beliefs and opinions to these people, but the Hierophant can mean that you are so entrenched into how you grew up, how you do this and how you do that. It takes effort to break those patterns. You know, you don't just suddenly wake up and think, you know what, because they're running, and you have to really work and dig deep to realise, identify them. But I feel that that is what's going to happen. I feel your ex will come forward with an offer, okay? There will be competition, there's going to be some squabbles, some arguments, other people wanting to have their say. But with the Fool as the outcome, I see you cutting it all off. I see it going. Because the Fool's the start again. If you think of the start of life, the Fool is a beautiful, innocent, you know, when you just meet someone and you've got all that potential, okay? It's new. There's no crap, there's no past, there's none of that. You just want to be with that person. That is going to happen after there's been a bit of a tussle, okay? Yeah, and I do see 10 of Cups here. I feel it is family. I feel it's a family connection, dysfunctional family, a fake family, a staged family, you know, really smiley and everything is wonderful until you get behind closed doors and it's all dysfunctional, entrenched, stupid beliefs that should have been ditched years ago, you know, that kind of energy. But yeah, they will come back in, and that's your message today, that they haven't forgotten you, okay? They haven't forgotten you at all, and they are going to want a fresh start, a clean slate. But like I say, there's going to be a bit of a tussle. You know, as well, I feel to just add that they are, and that's why I think the Seven of Swords is here. They're finding it difficult, so they're having to sneak around to take what they want for a new beginning, because they're finding it difficult to leave the physical property they're in at the moment. All right, so you look after you. Yeah, take your time. Take your time. That's my cats. They've gone mad now. Yeah, they've gone mad. Take your time, because this is going to blow your mind. You are actually going to be going from leaping with joy to what do I do? Okay. Do what is best for you. Always, always do what is best for you. Okay. Don't let anybody else sway you. Follow your heart. Your heart and soul knows what it wants. And I see many relationships that have reconciled, even with the Five of Wands. There's a bit of residual nonsense that needs to sort itself out. But you follow your heart. Okay? But take your time. You don't have to rush. You don't have to make a decision today. You get to choose exactly how this story unfolds. This is the energy I'm reading today. You could start telling a different story. Okay, and you will change the energy. You will change what comes into your 3D. But if this is what you want, that energy is there and they are thinking about you. So I love you very much. Always look after you. Always remember how amazing you are, how wonderful you are. And, you know, just let people be. If they don't like you or they don't get you, great. You will find somebody who does. Okay, there you go. The cat's just agreed. I love you. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.